Thursday vlog. How are you doing? Have you had a good week? I hope so. God, the weeks are going. It doesn't seem it feels like a couple of days ago I was eating Sunday dinner. Bloody hell. I did if you're watching Graham, I tried your I did a pork chop and I put the rub on it you've used in bloody hell, done in the halogen oven, and it was superb. The rub, it was lovely. I used a pork stock cube. It's fantastic, just all over it. Very nice. And even enjoyed the crackling after. That's the yeah, answer this. Why is everything that is bad for you taste so bloody good? Well, they're saying now that meat fat isn't that bad for you now, in moderation. There's a lot of good in it, but I've said this all along. I bet you know, people say, oh, you're eating a pork, look at the fat on that, oh, bloody hell, I'll tell you. But I bet there's more good in that chop than there is in one of these McDonald's or whatever takeaways, fast foods. I bet you. Because, yeah, and you know, for palate wetting purposes, of course. I was asked about why I drink lager, standard lager, and the reason is the price. Firstly, it's always on offer, and I like it. I do like it. Some people think it's, you know, the commoners, the low life. You know, not like the upper crust and his lordships and people like that, and they eat and drink brandy and port, and bloody cigar. And all that sort of stuff. Common to me. Lager, I like it. It's refreshing. And as I say, the price of it. But we do have real ales, and people, you know, oh, you got good breweries in Britain and this and the other. But they're expensive to enjoy too much. For me, maybe Welsh, maybe tight. But when they're on offer, 3 for £5, I buy one off if I fancy one. I enjoy them then as a treat. I do enjoy them. I like real ale, but that's the reason I drink that, because it's good enough for an old commoner like me. And thank you for enjoying the videos, especially the latest one with Autumn's Nature. Phil the pheasant. Pity I didn't film that a couple of days earlier, because I had a fox on the road. He was late going home too, as I might have mentioned in the video. He'd been out, but it was light. It was rare for them. They're usually back in the den. But yeah, nice to see different things in it every day. You see something all the time. But the albino pheasants, I've seen them over the years many times, but not that often, and especially 4 pure white ones together, very rare. And apparently, I don't know how true this is, but apparently the guns on the shoot are asked not to shoot them, otherwise they're fined. So I don't know if there's any truth in that, or if it is true. I hope it is true, actually, because, you know, it's nice to keep them. But I don't know if there's any truth in that. But yeah, old Phil. It's funny. Every year, every shooting season, October starts, and somewhere on the round, because I see thousands of pheasants, and some of them are suicidal. You know, they're in the hedge. You're driving past, and they jump into the road. But there's always one. There always seems to be one character. Always one. Like a few years ago, I filmed it. One was on the van, and he wanted me, straight on the van. Then there's another one that attacked my feet one year in one place. He'd run after me. He'd come out the woods, and then he'd making all sorts of noises, and then his wings and pecking, and he got hold of my trousers once. Funny. And lady was saying that he's a bloody nuisance. She said, I'm going to run the bugger over. I said, why? She said, brand new pair of tights. I had 2 bags of shopping, and he came and laddered the tights with his feet, with his claws. What do you call it? But she couldn't do nothing. She had her hands were full, you see, so she laddered a new pair of tights. So he went, and there's always been one every year, and this year, of course, it's Phil by the gate. But it's all good fun. It's, we do live in a beautiful place, and thanks for people saying that and how lucky I am on that round. I am lucky. But I've been there, you don't, classed as, an old timer, but I've done senior in service. I'm senior in service, or one of the top few in length of service, I mean. So I get to pick, get a good choice of any delivery, really. But I like that one because of the area, and the people are lovely on it, it's nice. But yeah, it is a lovely area. It's nice views, and we are lucky around here everywhere. And I do appreciate. We do take it for granted sometimes, and you look around, you get so used to things, you see it all the time, and somebody will say, "Oh, that's a lovely view." Where, they're not used to it, but you see it every day. But I do appreciate where I live and my job and that. I'm very lucky, and have you? Yeah, very lucky. Life's good, isn't it? Oh, these are going down the trees. I'll have a few more of these, I think, tonight. But yeah, just thought I'd show my face, make sure you're okay. Charging this up after now, because I think the battery's half on it or something. Yeah. Getting colder. There was especially today, you could feel something in the air, damp, cold, that you get in the winter time. And it's said to get a bit colder still, but we can't complain for November. No way. You could be shoveling snow, But the other, that day I filmed, what are you doing down there? The day I filmed the video with the pheasants, it must have been one of the nicest colours I've ever seen in the trees because of the sunshine. It was such a beautiful sunshiny day, if there's such a word. The colours were just unbelievable. You couldn't, unless you've seen it with your eyes. It was absolutely stunning. It's lovely autumn colours. Yeah, so that's it. Winter's here now, I think. Well, the air feels like it's cold, and as I say, it's promised to go to 1 degree, which I don't mind. If it's dry, don't mind the cold at all. It's just when it rains and it's cold, and that's what I don't like. But you gotta, winter's winter, innit? You gotta accept it. I got a good heater in the van. Yeah, it's that's another thing. Some people have the radio in the van, radio, and I used to. If there's something I want to listen to, but I don't normally. It's off. I like to hear what's around me and the engine going and listen. But yeah, somebody asked that. Do you listen to the radio? No. Oh, I couldn't go without the radio. Oh dear, it'll drive me potty. But it's too much sometimes. Just on and on and on. I like to turn off, listen to my surroundings, especially up there in the country. I mean, and it calms you down, lovely. And yeah, this is getting on now. Only meant to say hello, make sure you're okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Have a good evening. What's left of us getting on now, and I'll see you good people in the next video. Take care.